Here he is, Mohamed El Shorbagy, everybody.
Hi, I'm Paul from pdhsports.com, leading online racket specialist, and today I'm very lucky to be here with Mohamed El Shorbagy. Hi Mohamed.
Hi Paul, how are you?
Good. So we're here at Manhattan's Community Squash Centre. 2 years ago, Technifiber launched the X Speed, and we were down in Bristol. Now today we've come all the way to New York to speak to you. You're about to start using the new Carboflex Airshaft Racket for the first time at the TOC. Can you tell me a little bit about how you're getting on with this new racket and what you're excited about?
Yeah, I mean, every 2 years, that time where I get really excited about the launch of the new Carboflex, and I really can't wait to use it in TUC this week. Absolutely love the racket, the new colors, and just really exciting, whenever there is a launch of the new Carboflex. And I think it's just me and all the other players as well. We're all excited to use our own signature Carboflex rackets. Definitely, I've been training with it for a month, and I mean, it's giving me great power and control on court, and it's definitely helping my game to improve. I can play the game that I like to play, which is fast and physical, and it's helping me to really implement my game in my training last month, and hopefully I can do that this week in the tournament.
So for us at PDH Sports, the Carboflex is like our sort of best-selling sort of squash racket. Have they improved, and how do they, what are the improvements this year for this new racket?
It doesn't really surprise me when I was sent my new Carboflex, the improvement I saw on the rackets and the design, it didn't surprise me, because as a company, they always look to improve, as I said, and I've absolutely loved the Carboflex speed that I was playing with the last couple of years, but with this new improvements, with the new Carboflex, it's helping me, as I said, to play my game in a more comfortable and relaxed way. The power is giving me, the control is giving me whenever I'm hitting the ball, and at the same time, I'm a player who like to look for the volleys, like to play at a fast pace, and if you're playing with a racket that you're not comfortable with, you're not going to be able to use that. To use that in your game, and so I've been doing that I've been using that in the last month in my training, and it's been really impressive, the improvement they have made in the new Carboflex.
So do you have any input in the sort of the cosmetics, or has that just been sort of?
Yeah, I remember when we went to celebrate in Paris that 40 years for Technifiber. In April we sat with the team there, all the players, we sat with the team, and we looked at the different colors they were thinking about making the new Carboflex, and every 2 years, to be honest, it's never only a company decision. It's always feel like a family with the players, and it's like a decision we all take together, and we all absolutely love the colors. They always involve us with what's gonna bring new with the rackets and with the colors, and what they want to do with it, and it's been an interesting few months, definitely, before this racket was made, and here we are now, and we're all really excited to use the new Carboflex.
One of the other little features that comes with this racket is the new Dynamics VP string. Now, off camera, we talked about it's very technical. It's developed in the French factory. It's supposed to be more, maybe a little bit more elastic, be more powerful. Are you going to be using this new string in your rackets for this tournament?
Yeah, definitely. Technifiber has been well known in the squash that they're the best strings, and I have used them even before I started using Technifiber, and a lot of players actually use Technifiber strings that are not even Technifiber players because of how good Technifiber strings are. Yeah. And that new Technifiber VP is definitely, it's more powerful, and it just give you great control as well. It's important to have a good racket that suits, that has the weight that you really feel comfortable with, but the racket will be no good if the strings are not very good with it, And Technifiber, they've always been impressive with the way they've always improved their strings, and the new Technifiber VP, I think a lot of players will really, and even the people, they'll really absolutely love it, I'm sure. Yeah.
So just one final question about the racket. I know you have always sort of favoured the teardrop shape as opposed to the more sort of classic head shape. Could you just give me a few thoughts on why you've always stuck with this shape?
To be honest, the teardrop rackets are normally more powerful.
You've never used the classic ones then, really?
I never used the classic ones, to be honest, but I mean, different players have different styles, and there are other great players who use the classic rackets, and there are other great players who use the teardrop rackets, you know, and so it depends on your style, to be honest, and like Alistair Walker played with the classic rackets all his career with Technifiber, and that's the way he enjoyed playing, right? And then you have Linko always plays with the teardrop racket, so it's just different technique, but
There's no right or wrong.
There is no right or wrong, but great companies always make sure that they have all type of rackets, and that's what you have with Technifiber, that they have the teardrop rackets and they have the classic rackets, and as Technifiber has like some great, like a lot of great athletes using it right now, and each one of us has different needs, and that's why we all Technifiber have like fulfill those needs for every player.
You know, what have you set? Have you set new goals for 2020? You've pretty much done everything already. How do you keep your sort of goals going for this coming year?
It's very important to stay motivated. Of course, there is no secret that my main goal is to go back to world #1, and I know I'm very close to it in terms of ranking points. And but at the same time, there are a lot of great players right now playing on tour that they're all wanted very badly, as bad as me. And but you know, I've trained really hard that last summer, and we've only finished 3 months. We still have another 6 months to go, and we'll all be gunning for it. But yeah, that's definitely the main goal right now, is to go back to #1 and see where I can go from there.
Well, excellent, and hopefully the new Carboflex will take you there. So thank you very much today for your time. Thank you.
Thanks.
And good luck in the tournament.